Welcome to This Just In, a weekly news show highlighting the people and events in Newport News Public Schools, where a single week in late October through early November was packed full of action with middle school athletics. In 2009, organized middle school athletics were introduced to Newport News Public Schools with 3 sports: basketball, track, and volleyball. Now, 14 years later, new sports are being added to the lineup this school year, starting with girls and boys soccer this past fall. During the inaugural season, teams went head-to-head each week at 4 fields across the city. Based on their regular season records, all 8 schools were seeded into a single elimination playoff bracket to crown citywide winners for the girls and boys teams. The Ella Fitzgerald girls team made it through the regular season undefeated. Their toughest game was against the Gildersleeve Seahawks, so it was no surprise that these 2 teams would meet again in the championship game. Ultimately, Ella's ability to keep possession of the ball, control the middle of the field, and take advantage of scoring opportunities allowed the Jazz to win the All-City Tournament 2-0. Coach and physical education teacher Alex Jackson was proud to see his players grow throughout the season, due in large part to the more experienced players sharing their soccer knowledge with their teammates. This allowed Ella Fitzgerald to dominate this inaugural season, only being scored on 5 times while scoring 70 goals against their opponents and winning the championship with an undefeated record of 10-0. On the boys' pitch, the Washington Bay Savers and Hines Spartans were the 2 top-seeded teams facing off in the final round. Through discipline, speed, and selfless team-focused play, Washington won a close match 3-2, finishing their undefeated season with a record of 8 wins and 2 ties. Washington's starters were represented by all 3 grades and a mix of experiences playing soccer, giving coach and parent Truett Smith the wonderful challenge of drawing on each player's strengths while acknowledging their weaknesses to buy into the team's aggressive style of play. If this first season of middle school soccer is any indicator of seasons to come, student players, staff, and families have years of exciting soccer to look forward to, which will only heighten the level of play for middle and high school soccer across the peninsula. Football's not just for boys. Gildersleeve Middle School invited all girls to participate in a flag football clinic after school. Physical education teacher Lisa Scheider wanted to introduce her students to a new sport, so she teamed up with I-64 Sports, who are in their first year of offering an all-girl flag football circuit for local middle and high school athletes. Coaches and high school players from this league took time to introduce Gildersleeve girls to this growing sport through an immersive Girls on the Gridiron clinic. For a few hours after school, middle school girls learned to throw, catch, run routes, and carry the ball. But more importantly, these young ladies learned the value of teamwork and sportsmanship as they built confidence in themselves while encouraging one another. Coach Scheider loved playing football when she was a kid and was excited for these ladies to experience the same fun and joy while learning a new sport. Flag football is a wonderful option for young athletes since it's incredibly inclusive and the non-contact rules make it a safer alternative to tackle football, while still building cardiovascular health and mental toughness. Through this unique experience, many of the Gildersleeve girls are excited to join I-64 Sports all-girl flag football circuit in January, empowering them to greatness on the gridiron. This fall, the 14th season of middle school track wrapped up with the All-City Championship at Todd Stadium. Middle school students competed in 7 sprinting and distance events, earning valuable points for their team by finishing in the top 8 of each race. Younger 6th grade student athletes were able to compete on a more level field in 4 non-scoring events, while high school track athletes volunteered their time to help the meet run smoothly. Washington Middle School is speedily building a running legacy, with the girls team winning their 6th straight All-City title and their 8th championship in the last 9 seasons. This year, their winning season was built on sprinting speed, with top finishes in the 100 meters, 4x100 meter relay, 400 meters, 200 meters, and 4x400 relay. Gildersleeve and Ella Fitzgerald rounded out the top three among final team scores. Meanwhile, the Ella Fitzgerald boys team won their second championship in the last 3 years, edging out Gildersleeve and Hines for this season's All-City title. Their all-around team effort was fueled by top finishes in the 1 mile race, 4x100 relay, 400 meters, 800 meters, and 200 meters. After all the runners reached the finish line, the top teams received trophies, a symbol of their hard work, growth, and dedication this track season. Newport News Public Schools has a range of unique programs focusing on a variety of specialized and distinctive curriculums. You can find out more about the magnet programs offered by visiting the Magnet and Specialty Programs webpage. Current NNPS students must submit their magnet application through online registration, and the deadline for applying to a magnet or specialty program is December 11th. Bright futures begin with good school attendance. Too many absences, whether excused or unexcused, can keep students from succeeding in school. Starting in preschool and elementary school, good attendance and arriving on time helps build the foundation for continued academic achievement and increasing students' self-worth. Missing just a day or two every few weeks can cause children to fall behind the rest of their class and make it harder to learn to read. In middle and high school, consistent attendance keeps students on track to graduate while reinforcing an important life skill that will help your child graduate from college and keep a job. Parents, help your children attend school by setting a regular bedtime, maintaining daily routines to finish homework, and getting a good night's sleep. Also, encourage your student to participate in meaningful after-school activities, including sports and clubs. Going to school on time every day is important for students to succeed in school and in life. Thanks for joining us for this week's edition of This Just In. And check out more fun and informative videos at nnpstv.com to see the many great things happening in Newport News Public Schools. Thanks for watching.